Good day everyone, and welcome back, or welcome to the newies. Those that have watched before will see the emptiest garage that Nat's had in a long time. Don't worry, I haven't sold anything, much to me, much to my wife's dismay. They're out here. That's the Senke 125 and the Kymco 125 MOT, the year's MOT. No advisories, done, dusted, well happy. What I now need to do is give them a bit of a clean and get them on the market. See what happens with them. So happy, well happy. Don't know about prices, but I think that's going to be cheaper than that. I've spent more on that, or I might try and get some money off that onto that. Don't know. Haven't really thought it through yet. Other stuff. I'm going to do a separate video on the diversion. I've got a fair amount of footage, but that's pretty much done. In terms of a naked conversion, but I'll stick a separate video up on that. The only bit that I really need left to do is to sort out the horn, because I've had a double air horn on it at some point and don't like it anymore. Yeah, pretty much good. Right, on the main event, got some paintwork on. Looks awesome, I think. I have given the front mudguard a bit of a rub down and a polish. There's dust because my garage is dusty. I've got a little bit of a blemish where that hole was. You just see off the thing there, but I ain't too fussed about that. I love that paintwork. I love the shine underneath. It doesn't quite necessarily come through on the camera, but it does got like a glittery shine, even if it is a bit dusty. Also, I didn't like the wrap that I put across there. It was covering up the disaster area. Now I've painted it, it looks better. Once this is painted, it'll look even better. So I've bodged a classic Nat bodge. That is a vanish powder plastic bottle that is cut off and hoiked round. I don't know if it's going to cope with the heat, I don't know if it's going to cope with the rattle, but I'll give it a go, and I'll see what happens. But I do quite like the overall look of that, and it's just with some of my bodge metal as well on there. Chucked a bit of black on it just so it didn't look, I say it wasn't white and didn't say vanish across it more than anything else. But I actually quite like that. I would start it up, but the battery is completely dead. I think I left it turned on. So what? The battery is a bitch to get at now, because the seat comes off, the plate comes off, and then you have to get to it. What I've done is ordered exactly the same as I've got on the diversion, which is essentially a little 2-plug, and my charger has a little 2-plug adapter thingy on it. For the same reason on the diversion, because the battery is a bitch to get through. You have to take off the back plate, the side panel to get to the battery, which is why I haven't got to that yet, to sort out the horn power as well, but I'll get to it. Sorry, this has also got the 125s in it. I'd love to show it running, but battery's dead. Yeah, runs fine, runs perfect. Tiny dead spot in the middle, but frankly I think if I piss around a little bit more with the air fuel screws, I'll be able to sort that out. A little bit of tidying up needed to be done on the paint as well, but yeah, good to go. By good to go, what I mean by that is the 2 bits left to do. It's still a bit blowy out the left exhaust. I do think it is the piston rings. I'm in an iron as to whether or not to have a go at them. I might not yet. I might just leave it for now because it's fine, but I do need to sort this tank out and put that on. What I've also got on the tank, for the tank, somewhere hidden away, yeah. What I've also got is a couple of stencils. Love a bit of Banksy me. And what I'm going to do is, this stuff is just silver underspray daubed on with a plastic bag. Going to do exactly the same to get that on there, and then a bit of this stippling stuff over the top. Not a today job. It's going to take a while. I'm going to need a run up in time to do that, but I just think that's going to look awesome with a bit of Banksy's Mona Lisa on there as well. So a bit of spray mount on the back, stick it on, bit of spray over the top, bit of dappling with the silver as well, and then a waz over the top with the blue, although it seems to come out quite green, candy coat. A note on the candy coat, if you're going to try this, and I will do a full technique on how to, or I don't like saying how to, makes it sound like I'm the authority, how I did, or how I do. If you do use the candy coat stuff, that took the best side of a week to cure. And I did touch it a couple of times and balled it up. But hey, that's me, impatient. Right, I'm going to chuck bikes back in the garage. And do a bit of a closer. Cheers now. Just for my own sanity as much as anything else, I've chucked the battery box on. A bit of messing around to do. I do like those little covers, even if they're only temporary, to see if they work. I'm going to get the battery extension on because that's too much of a pain in the arse every time you want to charge the battery. So I've ordered those anyway, so they're coming shortly. So I'm going to wang it on charge and see what happens. Yeah, one down, one repositioned, one nearly there. Right, so not a lot of playing with bikes action today. The day pretty much taken up by getting those MOT'd. I have learnt a lesson in loading bikes. You can see the scratch on the exhaust there. It's easy fix. It's a cheap lesson to learn. But I had them both on the side stand, on the centre stands when I dropped them off. Not doing that again because they just slide around too much. Put them on the side stands on the way back, and then just ranked them down. Ranked them? No, I haven't got ratchet ones. Just pulled them down hard on the other side. A lot better, a lot more stable. Yeah, that's me. The one bit that I did forget to show you, it's kind of turning into my mark on bikes, I suppose, is I like the old tax discs. So I might have to redo that because it's not very flat. But there we go. And that's Knacker's Yard EN450 established 1987. Built with passion, and that's what they are. Right, final look at that stunning paintwork. Really happy with that. It's amazing what you can achieve with no special kit and a rail can and a bit of patience. Cool. So what's next? I don't know. I want to finish off the divvy. Again, separate video. You'll see that. I need to tart up the 2 MOT passes because they're going to go on the market in the next couple of days. I'll probably give them a good clean out tomorrow. There's things I could do. I could paint the engines, but frankly, cheap bikes, just push them on. What I am going to do, the next big thing on this, is take it out for a good thrash because I haven't had one on the 125s. Make sure I'm happy, and then a bit of paintwork. Starting to really love this bike. Cheers all, I'll catch you later on.